Hello YouTubers, this is YYC Busy Mom. You're looking at this mess and you're going, hey, what's going on here? Well, as some of you have seen my videos before, I have a huge big bush that goes out across my backyard. It's about 40 feet, maybe even 50. And turns out it's lilac bushes. So I figured, what good are lilacs? Well, I love the smell. They only bloom for a short period of time, so what I've done, I'll pick you up here, is I put them in the crock pot. I plucked off all the little petals. And you see they're kind of brown, but that's what happens when they get cooked down. And what I did is I filled this crock pot up quite a bit, about 3/4 of the way full of packed lilac flowers, and then filled it with the Bertolli extra virgin olive oil. It took 1 liter, the whole thing there. I'll put you back on the stand here. And I let that sit on low. If your crock pot does go low enough and does stay low, you can leave it on overnight, and it does wonders. Mine does not stay on low. It sort of fluctuates. So I turned it off overnight, let it sit, and then I turned it on for a couple more hours this morning. And the smell is perfect the way it is. I don't want it too strong. So what I've done here is my little drip contraption. I don't have a funnel or cheesecloth or any kind of thing like that. If you have it, what you can do is you can put your flowers in the cheesecloth, so that when it comes time to strain, all you got to do is pick that little baggie up, give it a squeeze, and it's pretty much filtered already. You can filter it again, but of course I don't have that, so we're improvising here. And what I've used is a coffee filter. And with the coffee filter, I have, here, let me just take this off here. Baggie for the garbage, leftovers. This is a cap off of a Slurpee, and it's got a little hose in there. Originally I was looking for something small because I was going to put it back in this container, but I found that olive oil tends to take on this flavor or the smell of the plastics. I don't know if that's every case or just some of the cheaper brands, but I didn't want to take this chance. So I've got my little lid here, a little spout in the bottom, because I don't have a funnel. Improvise. Always got to do improvise. When you think it's the end of the world situation, you're not going to have your funnel, your sieve, your cheesecloth. Learn to make do with what you have now. So what I've done is I've put the little coffee filter in there. Give a little bit of form. Stick it in there. And ladle your oils, or your oil, not oils, into your coffee filter. And this will separate the flowers from the oils. Oil, I keep saying plural. And it comes down nicely. Let's bring you a little closer here. Brings it nicely down there. And you have your filtered, in this case, lilac oil. If you have your grapeseed oil or your jojoba oils, they probably would do a better job. But again, I'm doing what I can with what I have. And this is going to give me a wonderful fragrance. If you want it stronger, go right ahead, infuse it a second time. So strain all this, pick some more lilacs, stick it in the crock pot again. You want to stick them in the crock pot, let them infuse 6 to 8 hours, 12 hours if you really want to. The other way is to pack one of these jars full of lilacs and cover it in your oil and let it sit for however many days or a week, and then filter from there. In this case here, I'm doing just the heat infused, my next batch I may do a mason jar infused, but I think this will be plenty for us. It only has a short shelf life, not like a year. It's only, I think, 6 months. So we're going to be using this for our fabric softener, for our Febreze, and a bathroom spray. Yes, when you live in a house full of guys, you need it. But as you can see, this is going to fill up rather quickly. And then I just put my flowers, petals. Not if you ladle as little flowers as you can in the beginning, you're going to end up with just a small amount in your filter. So the less you do, the longer your filter is going to last. And near the end, you'll be able to pour more flowers in or paper towel it, and when your filter does clog up with the flowers, this one for instance had quite a bit in it. They look pretty gross, but the smell of the oil is great. You want to smell the oil after you pull out all the flowers, because you could still be smelling the flowers. So once it's done, I'm going to smell the oil. Determine whether it's infused enough. If not, I've got lots of lilacs, it's still in season, and I'll go out and I'll pluck some more off and then put them back into the crock pot. And away we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. It is said that lilacs can be used for things like malaria and some sort of lower intestinal kidney stuff, but they're not reliable sources in my book, so I'm not going to be using these for medicinal use. This is strictly going to be relaxation and fragrance in this case. But that's it for today, and I hope you enjoy. Hope this helps somebody. Remember, infusing oils, you can use any kind of flower, any kind of, even lemons. Lemons, you may use a lighter oil, definitely a lighter oil. But yeah, enjoy.